said, okay. I chilled. I waited for this man. He came eventually around 10, 11. He came and said, okay, oh, I should not stress myself that there are certain things out at the location that is coming now. He'll come and get me. He left the room again and then returned at about 5 o'clock in the evening. I was mad at this time. I was like, what is going on, Mr. Maxwell? If there is no movie anywhere, or if you've changed your mind about giving me the role, let me go. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm feeling guilty just eating and sleeping in a hotel, and you are paying the bills and I'm not giving you any. It's not like there's anything I'm giving you in return. He said, no, I should not stress myself, that he is supposed to be the one to be bothered, not me. I said, yeah, I know, but I want to act, because I was so eager to be on set and display my talents. So this man kept on again that there was rain, they couldn't shoot, that is why they didn't come for me, so I should relax. So at this point, I've already started to calculate myself that maybe I was in for a bad deal. Maybe this guy what came to my mind wasn't even him killing me, was him wanting sex with me. So I said, okay, if this man tries to want to have sex with me, I was going to defend myself so bad that I may even kill him. Anyway, I can't. I didn't want to tell my then boyfriend that what was going on, because he would be worried. So I didn't know who to talk to. I just kept quiet. So this man stayed there and then asked me to order for food. I said I was not eating. He said, I have to eat. Why am I bothered? Is it disturbing me for anything? Is he asking me for sex? And feel free, relax. You will act. I'm not lying. I ordered for food. This time, this guy went and came in before the food was brought to me. After eating that food, I cannot explain what happened to me. My whole body was on fire. I started to, few minutes after eating the food, I started to feel dizzy. So I told him to leave, that I want to be alone. He was like, oh, he wants to just be. I said, sir, you have to go, because I'm not understanding myself. Go, I want to sleep. He wanted to talk. I told him, please, are you leaving this room or not? Because if you're not leaving the room, let me leave it for you and go to the reception. He left. He said, okay, he was going and then he'll be back. He already told me he was going to come back, so I knew what to expect. I was not going to open that door for any reason. Even if I'm dying, I die there alone. I thought I was going to die. My whole body was not myself. So I slept eventually and I woke up in the morning. I called him. By this time I was so calm. I knew that, okay, I have been told I'm not a very patient person, and that's why I've been missing out of lots of opportunities in life. But at this point, I no longer care. I just want to go home. I was no longer interested in this movie thing. The guy came and still want to convince me that if SN was the reason the set delayed, but now she's already on set, that I should let's go to Ogun State. And I told him I was no longer interested. Now I told him to take me to a pharmacy. I just used style and told him to take me to a pharmacy. When I was coming, I didn't bring lots of clothes. He told me not to worry, they will give me clothes on set. So I have something like a handbag. So when we were going to the pharmacy, I carried it. He never knew that I packed all my things. And then we got to the pharmacy. I explained to the pharmacist how I was feeling, and then they gave me something. The pharmacist was looking at me. He gave me something, and then on our way back, he wanted us back to the hotel. And I told him, you know what? You see that hotel? I will not enter there again. And for your information, I have already spoken to a lot of people, including media houses, online. If anything happens to me, I have shared your picture. I have done so many things. So in case, just for you to know that a lot of people are aware about my being here. He said we should go back to the hotel. I said, I'm not going back. He said, what about my things? I said, my things are here. And if you want us to do it the Lagos way, I can rough you, and the Lagos streets will settle us. I want to go. I don't want to act anymore. So he was afraid. He now said, okay. He gave me some money and even followed me down to Ojota. On my way back to Asaba, he texted me that I was a very lucky girl. I did not answer him. I thought maybe, okay, he just needed my attention or something. And then I got to Asaba, and then he kept on texting, "You're a very lucky girl. I don't know why, I just like you. I just pity you. I don't know why. You don't know what I wanted to do with you." By now, the news would have been circulating. Next time, Lillian, next time, let me just give you I don't know why I'm doing this, but let me just advise you. Somebody tell you to come for a movie, you don't know them, you went. What if you have, girl, don't do that mistake again. I was so traumatized and depressed. I confided in one of my filmmaker friend then, and then he was so sorry for me. He asked for this guy contact so he could call and see how we can get him arrested. By the time he placed a call on that number, the number was no longer going. The number was not going again, and his Facebook account deactivated. There was no trace of this man up until now. I was so afraid. And then now I'm coming out to speak. Just imagine if I have died in the hotel, if this man had killed me and then, or taken me, if he had taken me to Ogun State, and then for one of these ritual houses, I don't know where they are located, but just in case he intends to kill me at Ogun State, at the Mowe where he mentioned, a lot of people would think that I was a sex worker, and they're going to treat the case like, okay, she deserves it. But now I want to ask, even the ones that are sex workers, do they really deserve to die that way? Do people really, I mean, do our young girls deserve to die because they have slept with a man for benefits or something? I don't know. Like, a lot of the time we hear these things. A lot of people would have said, okay, she's a stupid girl, she went there to sleep with men for money. They wouldn't know that I went there in pursuit of my dreams. Just like the young girl from Akwa Ibom State in Yobon that was killed by her Facebook friend who lured her for a job interview. Getting there, the guy raped her and then strangled her and buried her in a shallow grave. What about Cynthia Asokogo, who was a student and a businesswoman at the same time? Her mission to Lagos was to go and buy goods from this man who posed as a goods supplier from China, so that she can get them at affordable rates and come back to sell. What about Cynthia? Cynthia have died. What about Ini? Ini is gone, he's no more. I would have been also gone, and then the case would be treated like, okay, she's an ashawo. What about our young girls that are constantly missing on a daily basis? They are all gone and nothing is being done. When is this going to stop? I'm sharing my story today. Put an eye on your young girls, and you young girl, if you see this kind of opportunities, please turn it down. It doesn't exist. It's too good to be true. Don't go meet people you don't know, especially like Facebook people. A lot of people will create profiles that are so believable on the internet just to get your attention. Please be careful. I hope that this video helps you. I hope that this video reach to the right people. Be careful. All right, thank you for watching this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.